Welcome to Keston in Kent, and this little area is the base of quite a few Greyhound trainers. Seamus Carhill, based just up there on the right. George Andreas is also here. It's also now the home of Crayford trainer Katie O'Flaherty, since she's joined forces both personally and professionally with Steve Gammon. She's come in here 4 weeks, Katie. Thank you for having us so soon into your reign here. 4 weeks, and you're now the licensed trainer here at Steve's Kennels.
Yep, it's been a bit hectic. And there's still loads to do here, but we're working our way through it.
I can see you're making a lot of improvements. How did the conversation come about as to who would actually have the trainer's licence between the two of you?
There weren't a conversation. That was always going to be me. Yeah.
And you do have a certain way you like to do things, I think it's fair to say, isn't it?
Yeah, I absolutely love my dogs, and I've got very high standards. And when I come here, there was a lot of work to do, and to be honest, I probably won't be happy until probably another 6 months' time. So we've just got to, keep at it, and we'll get there.
For 4 weeks, though, you've done a tremendous amount of work already. Can we have a little look?
Yeah,
if we come through here, so you can start by telling us what you've done.
This was all cleared out. It's all been painted. We've got this room here. This was old living quarters when Ray Peacock had these kennels. This is a treatment room, boxes, ultrasound. That eventually will be my office. But it's just a storeroom at the moment.
And we've got your pet dogs here.
Yeah, that's Lily and that's Lizzie from Cork. Yeah.
Lizzie from Cork. We'll see her later. She's a gorgeous-looking greyhound, right? So let's come out here, scoot round, and there's a kitchen here. It's actually very similar to the setup of Seamus Carhill's. You've painted that as well?
Yeah, just had that cleaned up. Yeah, a lick of paint. Yeah,
cleaned up the kitchen. If we turn around, this room is kind of being used for storage at the moment. What was it before?
Didn't have any. Well, the ceiling was hanging off, and it was used for nothing really. It's just a dead room. So I've had all that cleared up, and obviously using it for storage.
This whole thing has been painted. This is, I think that's a toilet, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just a storage room, another storage room. That had no ceiling in it at all, no electric, nothing. It's just all cleaned up everywhere.
And your most important room of all,
yes,
which I find absolutely amazing.
This is, yes, bathroom.
It's the bath that's the important bit for you, isn't it?
It is, yeah, because I know quick shower when we're going racing, but obviously when I've got time, I do like to have a soak in the bath, yeah.
So she has a bath with her dogs right here. I like that. I like it. Right, so let's come through. Obviously, this is the main kenneling area. These kennels are really nice. Was it like this before? Is this work you've done?
No, these have all been changed. New kennel fronts, new beds, bed boards, all been painted. We've only managed, obviously, to do the right-hand side, so we've still got the left-hand side to do down here. I think they settle better when they can see people around working and stuff, so yeah.
You've done an awful lot in just a few weeks.
Yeah, I want everything done yesterday.
It kind of strikes me as well that there is a big outdoor area here, and maybe it wasn't being used to its best.
No, I suppose it's difficult to maintain when you're short-staffed and stuff, and when, obviously, there's two of us here now, and we want to utilise every inch of space that's here. So we've got a lot of work to do outside as well. So
you're clearing more grass paddocks. So you are going to have 80-foot runs.
Yeah, there will be 3 or 4 of them, yeah, so the dogs can have a stretch.
And it's massively overgrown at the moment. There's also a gallop here.
Yeah, that needs a bit of work. But yeah, we've got hurdles on there as well, and a nice bend at the bottom. So yeah, there's plenty out there to do.
That'll be a great facility for you to have. Then there's a big paddock next door, which I know you've got plans for.
Yes, my pups. I've got a litter. They're 12 weeks old now. They're being earmarked tomorrow, actually. They're up at Lakenheath at the moment. They are Tyra Big Mike's Swift Hepburn. So, yeah, I'm really excited to get them down here.
And Swift Hepburn is well-bred herself or well-connected?
It's Domino Storm, Swift Hoffman, yep.
So it could be a really, really promising litter to keep an eye out for.
Fingers crossed, yeah.
Well, Steve, it's been about a year since you and Katie got together, and about 4 weeks since she moved into your place here and took over the training licence. Life been pretty hectic for you?
Very hectic, Julie. Yeah, we've been working very hard on the kennels, and obviously there's a lot more needs doing, and hopefully within the next few months we'll have it all done.
So this is all still work in process, both in terms of the work you're doing here, but how far moved are you? How many of your dogs are here? How many of you still got up at your old base?
There's some sick, lame, lazy dogs up there, and there's a few retired dogs that obviously we're finding homes for. We've still got 50 dogs up there. Over 20 are still retired, so obviously finding them homes is most important.
What is it about this place and all the work you're doing? Do you have a view of the sport and how things should be done?
I just do things my way. I don't worry about what anyone else does, and I like to do things properly. in every walk of life. So obviously my dogs, my priority, they come first. And obviously I'd like you to come back and see it when it's finished.
And what does doing it properly entail in terms of feeding and care and perhaps getting checked over, things like that?
Everything from top to bottom. The dogs are happy, most importantly, clean, fed well. I have a physio come in every fortnight, checks dogs over, treatment, everything. So
let's talk about some of the greyhounds you've got here now. You've got an old timer who you're very fond of, haven't you, who is close to retirement?
Headford Joe, yeah. He's going to be running in the Guys and Dolls at Crayford, which obviously he won last year, and that'll be it then. He'll hang his leads up and look for a nice home.
And that Guys and Dolls was a big moment for you, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was. That's obviously my biggest win, and obviously being pretty new to Crayford at the time as well. It's a fantastic night, yeah.
So does he have a special place in your heart?
He does, yeah, but I'm not sure he'd like Lizzie too much.
Your pet greyhound. And talking of your pet greyhound, Lizzie, she's only got eyes for you. You've got a special relationship.
Yeah, the second she come off the van, when she come over from Ireland, it was just an instant bond. And yeah, she's, like you say, she's special, yeah.
She's gone on to have a litter of pups who are just coming to sort of racing age now. Tell us about those.
Yeah, they're February 15s. There's one on the card, which is won a race. The others are just trialling in now, so you'll be seeing them on RPGTV soon.
So we think they're going to be coming through the grades. You like the look of these pups, don't you? Give us a couple of names of ones to follow.
There's a couple of boys there, Elvis from Cork and Dark Cat Titanium. They look to be pretty strong as well. I think they might get the 540 in time.
At this age, what is it you like about them?
They're just keen. They're like their mum. They're really keen, and they want to run. You know, fingers crossed, all goes to plan.
You've got another bitch here as well that you think could go on to bigger and better things for you.
Miss Lizzie. She's won 4 races at Crayford for us. Kim Taylor owns her actually from Henlow. Long-term plan is obviously the Golden Jacket. And I think she'll probably get further than that. But she's been off. She was sore. She went sore in her last run, so she's been off at the moment. But she'll be trialling back in the next couple of weeks.
Is it fair to say your life has completely changed?
Yeah, I think you could say that. Yeah, definitely. Obviously, she's given me a lot more enthusiasm for the game. And, you know, like I say, hopefully we can get some nice dogs in the kennel. These pups turn out decent and hopefully pick up some nice big races.
It's difficult for you to say at the moment. You're in amongst all these changes that you're making. But what's your short-term goal and your long-term goal?
Short-term, obviously I want to get this place sorted. And I'm happy at Crayford. And obviously being a lot nearer now makes life a lot easier. Obviously I'd like to get some nice dogs. And I do miss open racing. But we've got a couple here that hopefully, potentially, we might be able to get out and about next year with.
I don't think it's going to be long before Flaherty has her name on a Category 1 trophy. What trophy would you like that to be?
I think probably the Golden Jacket, obviously being attached to Crayford. And my dad owned a bitch that won it a few years ago, so that'd be nice.